Hello darlings, you are welcome to my channel. Okay, I'm making few changes in my videos. I'm making them shorter, well detailed and more interesting. You just have to watch through to the end because I'm leaving clips in between. So enjoy. Thank you.
The episode begins. Jhanak and Arshi get into an argument. Bablu and Choto defend Jhanak, insisting that no one can force her to leave. However, Arshi insists she has the right to decide who stays. Just then, the doctor arrives with good news. Anirudh's condition has stabilized. He says an operation is needed soon and asks if the formalities are done. Choto confirms everything is handled. Arshi becomes suspicious and questions who signed the documents. Choto avoids giving a name, but then Jhanak steps forward and admits she signed. Arshi is shocked, but Jhanak remains calm and confident. Shrishti becomes angry, while Choto offers to take the blame. Aditya confronts Arshi, accusing her of abandoning Anirudh when he needed help. He even questions whether she might be the reason for his condition. Arshi tries to reassure her mother and says she'll now make sure everyone knows their limits. She tells Jhanak to leave, but Jhanak firmly refuses, saying she'll stay until Anirudh recovers. Tanuja threatens to throw her out again. Jhanak calmly replies that they can say what they want. She'll be in the visiting room. But as she walks away, Arshi pushes her. At that very moment, Anirudh regains consciousness and calls out Jhanak's name as she falls. Aditya, Choto, and Bablu rush to help Jhanak. The doctor attends to Anirudh, while Shrishti praises Arshi for her action. Aditya asks the nurse to assist Jhanak. Anirudh, in his dazed state, calls Jhanak his wife. Shrishti quickly takes Arshi away. The nurse asks what happened to Jhanak. Aditya responds that she fainted and declares that he won't let Arshi get away with pushing her. At home, Lalo returns. Appu shows him her dolls, and both he and Anuradha look worried. Lalo reassures Anuradha of his support. She says Bablu asked her not to reveal anything to Appu. Lalo suggests a plan, but Anuradha disagrees. She asks Appu to go out with Lalo for a while. Appu excitedly agrees, puts her dolls aside, and asks Anuradha to dress her nicely. Back at the hospital, Jhanak regains consciousness. Aditya says he wants to file a police complaint, but Jhanak stops him. Tanuja asks if it'll cause any issues. Shubh quickly says they didn't see anything and shouldn't worry. Just then, Arshi and Shrishti return. Bablu scolds them. Shrishti challenges Aditya, asking if he really saw anything. Aditya says he saw everything and is ready to testify. Arshi mocks him. The hospital staff intervenes and warns them to stop creating drama. Shubh denies any involvement, but Aditya insists he witnessed it all. Choto says they must fight for justice. Bablu agrees, but Jhanak tells them to stay focused on Anirudh's operation. Arshi questions Jhanak's involvement. Bablu reminds everyone that Arshi pushed Jhanak, which could have ended badly. Jhanak assures them that she's fine. The doctor says they should inform Anirudh's wife, as her presence can help him recover better. Meanwhile, Lalo calls Choto and says he plans to bring Appu to the hospital. Choto worries Appu may not be able to handle the truth. Lalo insists he can manage. Bablu doubts if Appu can accept such a big truth, but Lalo says he won't leave her behind. Lalo then asks about Anirudh's condition. Bablu says there's no real improvement yet. Lalo tries to stay hopeful. When Appu asks about Anirudh, Lalo says they'll visit him and takes her along. Back at the hospital, the doctor informs the family that Anirudh keeps calling for Jhanak. Shubh tries to downplay it, saying Jhanak is just an outsider. But the doctor says Anirudh's condition started improving when Jhanak arrived. Tanuja insists that Arshi is Anirudh's wife. The doctor responds that Jhanak brought him flowers, and his health improved afterward. Tanuja insults Jhanak, calling her low class, but the doctor defends her and says they want Jhanak to meet Anirudh before the surgery. Jhanak agrees to meet him. Arshi tells her mother she wants to leave, but Shrishti stops her. Choto urges Bablu to call the police. Growing more frustrated, Arshi complains that she hasn't even seen Anirudh yet. Bablu accuses her of hurting Jhanak and says she'll face consequences. Jhanak intervenes and says she forgives Arshi. Right now, Anirudh is the priority. Aditya disagrees, saying criminals shouldn't be forgiven. Jhanak responds that Arshi is only acting out because she lacks proof of Anirudh's love. Love can't be forced. Arshi says she regrets coming. Shrishti tries to push her to see Anirudh, but Arshi refuses. Shubh urges her to go anyway. Jhanak warns Arshi not to hurt Anirudh again. She says she'll always protect him. Even though she was pushed and injured, she forgives Arshi, but warns her not to cause any more harm, or she won't stay silent.